The Jets' brand new regime have reportedly made their first football decision, and that was to part ways with Aaron Rodgers. And right now, I'm trying to find the logic behind it. Deciding on moving on from your team's starting quarterback is one of the biggest decisions an organization can make, because in the NFL, without a good quarterback, you rarely have any success. Us Jet fans know all about that. Although Aaron Rodgers was not the four-time MVP he once was, which all of us already expected coming into the season, he showed that he could still play, and he got better as the season went on. And as bad as things looked early on, Rodgers still had a top 3 statistical year for a Jets quarterback. And at this moment, he still was our best option for next season. People that are happy he is gone will point to the Jets only having 5 wins, and they'll lay the bulk of the blame at Aaron Rodgers' feet. But the Jets lost 7 one-score games. 4 of those games were by 3 points or less. How many more wins would the Jets have had if there was any type of run defense, or if they had a halfway decent field goal kicker? How many drives got extended on defense because we forgot how to tackle, or our defender had a personal foul? How many drives got stalled on offense because of drops, false starts, offsides, lining up in the neutral zone, delay of game penalties? Every game felt like we had 8 to 10 penalties. I even saw the Jets use all 3 timeouts within the first 10 minutes of the first quarter. I know all teams make these mental errors too, but our players were just next level stupid. That being said, and moving forward, I have to trust that Darren Muji and Aaron Glenn have a plan, and I'd love to hear it, because at this moment I'm trying to figure out what their reasoning could be to move on from Aaron Rodgers. Is it possible that Aaron Glenn wants to put his stamp on the team and felt that Rodgers was too strong of a personality and his locker room influence could undercut that? Maybe Garrett Wilson wanted him gone for force-feeding Davante Adams too much. Who knows? I doubt we'll get the real answer until Rodgers decides to tell us at some point. So what's the plan? Because there's no quarterback in this draft at number 7 that I would want. There's a few I'd be okay with later in the draft, like Will Howard or Kyle McCord, but neither of them would be starting for us next year. So we're going to go with Tyrod Taylor, who can't stay healthy and is a backup for a reason. Is the plan to let Jordan Travis take over? Is he even fully recovered from his leg injury? Didn't he even have a rehab setback this year? Or are we waiting for a post-June 1st designation cuts for a veteran to shake loose and be a bridge quarterback? It's possible that they are assuming that since the Atlanta Falcons already turned the team over to Michael Penix, that they will cut Kirk Cousins and we can then get him for the veteran minimum, just like the Steelers did with Russell Wilson. If the goal is to win next year, which it should be every year, what quarterback that's available in free agency this year is a better option than Aaron Rodgers? Sam Darnold? No thanks. Daniel Jones, Drew Lock, Joe Flacco, Jameis Winston, Mac Jones, Russell Wilson, Jarrett Stidham. Besides Kirk Cousins, the only available quarterback that I could see where there's a chance to win anything next year is Justin Fields. Because although his passing game could be suspect, he could be effective and absolutely lethal when he runs with the ball. He could escape pressure and make things happen. And a bonus would be that he has a relationship with Garrett Wilson going back to their days at Ohio State, which might keep Garrett from going nuclear on the sidelines from time to time. But how much would signing Fields cost? Can we even afford it? Would we be looking to sign him as our quarterback moving forward or as a bridge? Would Fields even be interested in a 1 or 2 year deal? Let's also not forget that parting ways with Rodgers means you are parting ways with Davante Adams as well. I understand Davante's cap hit next year is $38.3 million. If we cut him before June 1st, we save $29.8 million against the cap with a dead cap hit of $8.36 million. If we designate to cut him after June 1st, we save $36.1 million against the cap with a $2.1 million dead cap hit. Removing Davante clearly weakens our team even further next year. One of my bigger fears is that without a steady and enticing quarterback situation, free agents might not want to come here, or to get them, we have to deal with the jet tax all over again. And our current players might look to leave as well. But we are Jet fans. We have endured this before, seemingly on repeat. All we could do is hope for the best. Aaron Glenn was right when he said we are built for this shit, because we literally are. As a fan base, we are hands down the most battle tested. Anything and everything that could go wrong for us already has. And we're still here. And there's a certain pride to that.